ET Final Score is brought to you by Ashley Furniture.
Good morning, East Texas. Kenneth Dean here with your Friday morning Tyler Morning Telegraph update. Tyler police continue to saturate the area around the University of Texas at Tyler campus. This is following 3 shootings, an armed robbery, a slew of disturbances. Now, this is all happening at the Cambridge Apartments and at the Varsity Place Apartments. And these are the 2 apartment complexes where a lot of college students reside. There for the University of Texas at Tyler and some Tyler Junior College students. Now, police spokesperson Don Martin told me yesterday that police are concentrating in the area. They have made arrests for disturbances. They've made arrests for criminal trespassing. They've made some warrant arrests, and they say they're going to continue to saturate that area until they kind of break up this activity that's going on. Now, our 3 people that were shot were all expected to recover nicely from their wounds, but police say that they're just going to continue to stay in that area. If you know of any information on any of these crimes that have taken place, police ask you to call them at 903-531-1000. You can also call Crime Stoppers at 597-2833, or that's 597-CUFF. In international news, the producer of the highly controversial anti-Islamic film Innocence of Muslims has been arrested. Nakula was arrested for violating terms of his probation. Now, this is surrounding a 2010 bank fraud case and nothing to do with the film itself. Now, this film, as you remember, touched off many demonstrations in the Middle East. In fact, it was believed at one point that the ambassador in Libya that was killed, the U.S. ambassador there and his 3 staffers, was due to this film. But now that's been overturned by the U.S. government. It's now saying that that was a planned attack by Al-Qaeda operatives. Randy Travis will be in town this weekend, and he's going to be performing at the Texas Wounded Warrior Foundation. That show is Saturday night, 7:30 at the K.E. Bushman Winery and Celebration Center. That's out in Bullard on FM 2493. I believe we have a phone number up here you can call for ticket information. Well, we're bringing in Steve Knight, our outdoor writer here at Tyler Morning Telegraph. Steve, what's going on this weekend?
Well, Kenneth, this isn't the big weekend for deer season, but it is the start of the archery season, and some hunters will be out there with a gun for the managed land deer permits hunting. It's kind of the preview to what's coming up later in the month when the regular season opens. And then on Monday, we got squirrel season open for some of the old guys that are still getting out in the woods and hunting squirrels.
So kind of a busy weekend this weekend. Is this the beginning of the season where we have the deer hunter widows?
It is. Like I said, not as much. And of course, a lot of those widows are hunting themselves nowadays. Well, it's not like it used to be, but come the end of the month, you will see caravans out of town, and the town empties out pretty much. I think about 10% of Smith County hunts. But this weekend's archery season is a little slower start. We got a full moon, got colder weather coming, got a full moon, which is going to make it a little more difficult. But you know what? Deer season is kind of like the opening of football season. Everybody's geared up and ready to go, and once that opening bell sounds, they're off and running. And
I believe you told me earlier in the just last month, I believe, that you're expecting a bumper crop this year on bucks.
We're expecting the harvest was down last year, so we should have some bigger, older deer out there this year. Not quite as much food to eat. Of course, and deer hunters are having to work around corn prices that have just skyrocketed, so that's kind of going to change things a little bit. Be interesting to see how that goes.
Okay. Well, thank you, and we'll see you again next week here on the Monday Morning Update.